Today's video is a special one, at least to me. We are going to my hometown, Puerto Rico, to what I consider to be one of the best car shows of the year, Tunerevolution. Officially made it to Tunerevolution Puerto Rico 2022. This show to me is super special just because this is where I was raised. Puerto Rico to me is a special place, honestly, to the heart. And this was one of the first video I ever uploaded here on this channel, was Tunerevolution 2018 or 2017. COVID put everything behind, but the car builds here are super inspiring and super refreshing just because every single build honestly is just top notch, and you guys are gonna see that. Hopefully I could portray that in this video today. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the cars out here. This time around, I'm gonna go all the way to the corner because this venue here in Puerto Rico is like crazy, because you're gonna see a little bit of everything, as you guys can see. But this venue is insane and how packed it is. It's all the way over there, and then it goes all the way to that side over there. And this is a 2-day show, which is just crazy, unheard of. But Puerto Rico, honestly, you guys are gonna like, hopefully, I honestly hope that I could portray this in this video. But it is just insane how big this place is. Like, I'm not even kidding. You guys could sort of see it. Let's go ahead and start all the way from the corner. Huge shout out to Lewis for getting me in early before the whole crowd is here, because that way I can see all the cars, talk to you guys, and there's no loud music everywhere. But like I said, let's go ahead and start from over there and we'll move forward as we walk through. This is exactly what I mean, like not even kidding. This the first row, and like just look at all the attention to detail on this Accord. Just mind-blowing. Like, look at the engine bay, the paint, just everything. And I feel like every single car here is like that. Like, they're all fully built, brakes, just honestly, it's just insane. On crazy, guys, I'm telling you, it's gonna come soon, specifically in black. I freaking love black, and white RSXs to me are like just amazing. Take a look at these. I really like this blue one. I honestly like simple and clean cars. You guys know how I am, and it's just super simple but super clean. Look at the rear. Just we're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to some Evo stuff soon, but let's keep walking, like I said, in a row so we can see every car. All right, this one to me is very special. As many of you guys might know, or as I think a lot of you guys don't know, I actually own a Mitsubishi Technica. This is a Mitsubishi Mirage Technica. Here in Puerto Rico, they're called Technicas, but this one is insane. This one's Edgar's. I'll link his Instagram here to the right. It's just crazy how far he took this build. This build is one that I saw previously in, I think, 2018. And it's just the attention to detail, and this car to me is very special. Mitsubishi, of course, and it's sort of like an Evo 5, but a 2-door Evo 5. Obviously, it's not all-wheel drive, it's front-wheel drive. We might bring this car back to the channel soon. I've never done content with this car. I have it in storage. Every single time we come to PR and we see builds like this with TE 37s, TE the world, this one is special. Super good job, Edgar. Honestly, every single time I see it, it looks more beautiful in person than in Instagram. Give him a follow. This one is just so beautiful. I'll show you guys a little bit more of the engine bay so you guys can see my big head. And it's just the attention to detail again on all of these. Every single engine bay is gonna be like painted, wire tug, transmission, everything's restored on these cars, which is just crazy. Every single build, almost every single build, I'm not gonna say every single one, but almost every single one is restored to this caliber, which is just crazy. Evo in the house. Wish the engine bay was open so I could see they have beefy tires, as you can see. Paint immaculate, all the trims, everything is immaculate. I'm gonna stop saying that everything, but it's just, look at the interior. Sporter CS Recaros, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong though, but just crazy paint quality, everything. Honestly, I don't even think, I'm not sure if these cars are driven, but they look so new. Like, it's just crazy to see. And then we have another Technica. So nice. So nice. With the Evo A Recaros. I have it exactly like this in storage. Super nice. Nardo Gray Evo. Super clean. I follow him on Instagram. Nardo Evo PR, I think. Again, I'll put their Instagrams on the right side. This one, super clean. And I have to ask you guys, I've been considering getting a big brake kit, and I love this big brake kit. I wonder what it is, or what, if it's StopTech or if it's actually a Brembo big brake. It would be awesome to get something like this for the red Evo. Obviously not now, we just got ours powder coated and we just finished the build, but this one looks really good. Bright seats on the inside, and look at the interior. Hopefully you guys can see it. And then this is the rear, right next to another beast. Super clean. I had to come back to this one. This guy is fitting, I'm sure this is 18 by 9.5 plus 22 Ts. He's fitting 265s with no issues whatsoever. And I'm not even kidding, like, they look flush. It looks doable. We are in PR where the roads are horrible. If this guy could do it, I could definitely do it myself. But I'm just curious to know how the hell he's running 265s and it looks so flush. Like 265s, R888s usually poke out. I'm not even kidding. Like, trust me, I've done my research and I know about this, and I have no idea how the hell he got it to be beneath the fender itself, which is just crazy to know. If you guys have any input on this, and the camber doesn't even look that much like negative itself, it looks pretty normal. If you guys know how to do this, because I would love to fit a 265 on my TEs, and they have to be 18 by 9.5 plus 22. I mean, that's the D spec for Evos. Look at how flush this guy beat me with Fitment check, because it looks really flush to the T. Look at the rear. I'm very curious, very curious. If some of you guys know how you could run 265s on the Evos like this, and all he has is the rears rolled, but he has the fender liners and the fronts are normal. It's just a bit confusing, because I didn't think you could do that with R888s. You could do it, but you're just gonna rub like crazy. But this guy seems like he's not rubbing anywhere. Seems to be perfect. So let me know down in the comments. Just crazy seeing all of these old school Evos. This one was one that was here last show in Puerto Rico. Insane build. I wish again they had the hood open so I could see the engine bay and everything. Crazy. This thing's super clean, and it has a lot of rare parts for GTR specifically. I don't even know that much about GTRs, but I know that the wheels, these are the old school, I think it's LMGT4s. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, I don't know that much about GTRs, but this one's just super clean and meticulous. A lot of very expensive parts. GTRs are just getting more and more expensive. Props to this owner. Really clean GTR. Puerto Rico's just crazy. What? Crazy drag cars. Obviously, Puerto Rico's known for their quarter mile. They have one of the fastest quarter mile cars in the planet, believe it or not, in this little island. As you can see, there's a lot of drag cars. They have, I think, a lot of world records when it comes to Hondas. If I'm not mistaken, Puerto Rico's just crazy. And just like that, we are back in Miami. That was such a quick and exhausting trip. I literally went to Tunerevo on Saturday, came back on Sunday, so just 2 quick days. But Puerto Rico, huge shout out to you guys. You guys definitely came out and showed out. The cars, the people, the culture, the diversity, the stories behind these builds were just amazing. There were these Banshees in the show, ATVs, that there were about 200 made, I believe, in the year 2000, I heard. And there was some governor in the year 2000 and he approved like a specific amount to be street legal. So these Banshees ATVs, you could drive them to the groceries, you could go to the airport and pick somebody up and you won't get a ticket. And that's huge because in Puerto Rico, everybody's always on Banshees, but illegally. And there was this specific amount, I don't know how many there are left, but there were these 3 white Banshees. I'll try to put a clip here where they were super rare, and it's just cool to hear these backstories. Like, that's, to me, the people and culture behind the car world is the part that inspires me, and the part that I love the most is just connecting with all of you guys and just meeting people, like-minded people, and just having conversations. To me is something that I'll never get tired of. Also, there was these spinners in the show where apparently, I already forgot the brand, so don't kill me. I'll put a clip here on the video. But they were apparently one of the first OG spinners to ever come out, which is super cool because I remember being a kid and watching Are We There Yet? And the Navigator with the spinner wheels is something that I always looked at as a kid. That was super cool to learn. There was also another story with this red Evo that had the forged carbon fiber front lip, splitters, and everything. And I believe Carbonetics is one of the only ones that are making it for Evos right now. So I asked him, because usually they're always backed order, and I asked the owner, I was like, yo, like super nice front lip and splitters or whatever, how do you get them? Because they're always back ordered. And he told me that they made them in PR themselves, which is crazy because remember, this is an island. So for them to get parts is really hard. And believe it or not, every single car, almost every single car had legit original parts, nothing replica, nothing, like it was legit. And it's just crazy because these people have to pay ships and containers to get bumpers, splitters, front lips. It just blew my mind, the fact that all of these cars actually had legit parts in the island. Oh, and I almost forgot, as for the gray Evo and the 265 wheels, Actually, the wheels ended up being 18 by 9.5 plus 38 or 35. God, I already forgot. They weren't plus 22. And for him to be able to do that, which is just crazy. I'm gonna grab the camera real quick. For him to be able to do that, he installed Evo 10 brakes. So apparently the Evo 10 Brembo brakes move this caliper here forward, like this way. So that way, because with the plus 38, it won't fit and it will hit the caliper. So he had to go with Evo 10 calipers, and he also had to run 3mm spacers in the front and in the back. So that's how he did the fitment that he put. I was just going crazy because I really thought they were like mine's 18 by 9.5 plus 22. But he did it with a 38, but then imagine having to change your Brembos, putting a spacer. I hate running spacers, so I wouldn't do that. But dude, that was really, really cool. Like the fact that I saw 265s, I was just going crazy. I was like, there's no way he's able to fit 265s and I'm not, because I just, trust me, I've gone through this whole entire car, as you guys know. Everything has been touched. But anyways, enough ranting. I want to give a huge shout out to Louis for the hospitality and everything you did for me, bro. I really, really appreciate you, and I had a great time. Huge shout out to the Tunerevo squad as well. You guys definitely put out a good show and very organized as well, which is something that I always look at as well. Anyways, I hope I was able to bring you guys along and show you guys a bit of what Puerto Rico has to offer, and also inspire you guys to just get out there and work on your cars and follow your dreams. I'm going to end the video with just this one question, and the question goes, if you could do anything in life knowing that you would not fail, what will you choose to do? Whatever that answer was is what you should be going after today, not tomorrow, not in a month. Follow your dreams and passions, because you might be surprised of what you can accomplish. Anyways, like always, keep grinding, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.